Welcome to Apartment Luxe, where luxury meets imagination.
New York never asked permission to be bold. It reinvents itself in layers. Art stacked on history, fashion built on rebellion, luxury expressed through confidence rather than restraint. And inside this $95 million Marc Jacobs apartment, that spirit is not referenced. It is embodied. The entry corridor arrives with theatrical intent. It is long, wide, and unapologetically dramatic, designed like a private gallery rather than a passageway. As the space opens, the living room reveals itself in full editorial scale. This is not a living room. It is a fashion statement rendered in architecture. The room is massive, wide, expansive, deliberately oversized, designed to feel closer to a private museum hall than a residential space. Ceilings soar high above, allowing light to pour in uninterrupted through enormous windows that frame the city like a backdrop rather than a view. Furniture is bold, sculptural, and unmistakably designer-made. Large format sofas in rich fabrics anchor the room with confidence, paired with dramatic statement chairs and oversized tables that feel closer to art pieces than furniture. Every item has presence. Nothing blends in. The floor becomes part of the composition, graphic, reflective, intentional, turning the living room into a constantly evolving editorial spread. This is a space designed to be seen and remembered. Beyond the living room, the dining area unfolds with equal drama. A monumental dining table stretches across the room, long enough to feel ceremonial, heavy enough to feel permanent. Chairs are sculptural and couture-inspired, each one looking like it belongs on a runway rather than around a table. Overhead, a statement lighting installation descends, not delicate, not subtle, but bold and intentional, casting light like a spotlight rather than an accent. This is dining as performance. Conversation here is framed by scale, art, and confidence. The kitchen follows, not hidden, not softened. It is expansive, architectural, and unapologetically bold. Large stone surfaces dominate the space, their scale exaggerated to feel powerful rather than practical. Cabinetry rises tall and seamless, finished in materials that feel custom, experimental, and fashion-forward. This kitchen is not about cooking quietly. It is about presence. Every surface reflects intention, from the floor beneath your feet to the ceiling above, where lighting is layered and dramatic, turning function into design. The first master suite opens with unapologetic confidence. The room is vast, wide, tall, and deliberately oversized, designed to feel closer to a private fashion loft than a bedroom. The bed sits centered like a statement piece, framed by a dramatic headboard that stretches upward, textured, layered, and intentionally bold. Around it, custom seating pieces form a private lounge within the suite, allowing the room to function as both retreat and showcase. Light floods in through expansive windows, washing across rich fabrics, sculptural furniture, and carefully chosen art. Nothing here is soft by accident. Every material is intentional. Every surface feels designed. The ensuite bathroom is king-sized in scale and attitude. Stone dominates, floors, walls, and surfaces extending uninterrupted, giving the space weight and permanence. A monumental soaking tub anchors the room, while a long vanity stretches across one wall like an installation. At one end, a clearly defined toilet area sits integrated into the architecture, private, refined, and unapologetically present. This is not hidden luxury. It is confident luxury. The second master suite pushes the expression further. This room leans darker, more dramatic, more editorial. The scale remains enormous, but the atmosphere shifts, bolder textures, deeper tones, and furniture that feels almost confrontational in its confidence. The bed is framed by layered materials that rise high, while seating pieces feel like couture objects placed deliberately within the space. The bathroom attached to this suite is equally commanding. It unfolds as a large open composition of stone, reflective surfaces, and sculptural fixtures. The vanity feels oversized, the shower expansive, and the toilet area clearly defined within its own architectural zone, treated with the same design intensity as every other element. Nothing here is secondary. The third master suite becomes the most personal and the most daring. This space feels like a private creative studio disguised as a bedroom. The scale remains massive, but the layout introduces moments of asymmetry and surprise. Furniture is bold and expressive, fabrics layered, and art given room to dominate. The bed does not blend into the room, it asserts itself. Its bathroom follows suit, Large, bold, and unapologetically luxurious, it balances raw stone with polished finishes. The tub is sculptural, the vanity stretches wide, and the toilet area is seamlessly integrated. Clearly present, clearly intentional, and clearly designed as part of the whole. Beyond the suites, the apartment continues its narrative. The walk-in closet feels like a fashion archive rather than storage. Wide aisles, tall cabinetry, and curated displays that elevate clothing into art. Every surface feels custom, every detail feels deliberate. The office is not quiet, it is powerful. A large desk anchors the room, surrounded by bold furniture and striking art. This is a place for ideas, not paperwork. Nearby, the meeting room continues the editorial language. Oversized table, dramatic seating, and a sense of scale that turns conversation into an event. The bar is indulgent and expressive. Designed as a social centerpiece, it combines sculptural surfaces, reflective materials, and confident lighting. This is not a corner, it is a destination. The gym remains minimal in palette, but grand in scale, wide, open, and architectural. Equipment is spaced generously, allowing the room to breathe while still feeling intensely luxurious. Finally, the apartment opens outward. The terrace stretches wide, furnished with bold pieces that echo the interior's confidence. The city surrounds the space but never overwhelms it. This is New York on the apartment's terms. This home does not aim to please everyone. It aims to define itself. Because a Marc Jacobs apartment is not about comfort alone. It is about expression, about identity, about refusing to disappear into neutrality. This is luxury that plays, luxury that provokes, luxury that knows exactly what it is. If you enjoyed the tour, like the video. Share your thoughts in the comments, let us know where you're watching from, and subscribe for more stories where luxury meets imagination.